What is up, you beautiful happy hustlers out there? I want to kick things off with a quote that really rocked me to my core, and that is by the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Albert Einstein. And it goes like this: Try not to become a person of success, but rather a person of value. Once again, try not to become a person of success, but rather a person of value. Now, that, my friends, is from The Common Path to Uncommon Success. My buddy John Lee Dumas put it in his new book, and I was reading it, and I'm like, damn, that's good. I need to tell the happy hustlers out there about this breakthrough because I think a lot of people out there, especially now in this day and age, they're hustling so hard for success. They're really grinding their face off to make it, to become financially abundant, and in the process, acquire, the material things that bring them status and supposedly significance. But ultimately, what ends up happening is somewhere in between hustling and actually achieving that success. Trust me, I know, I've been there. You get burnout and you realize that those material possessions, that fancy, exotic car or that massive mansion isn't the key to happiness. It's not the key to success or fulfillment. Really, that success and fulfillment comes when you are balanced in all of the 10 alignments, all of the areas, right? And for purposes of this episode, I want to talk to you about how you can get that success and that balance, but also how you can become a person of value in the process. Because if you're just out there chasing success, it's going to be a bumpy road, my friends. And you must look at how you can actually provide value to the marketplace without sacrificing your faith, your family, your fitness, your fun, right? That's what a lot of people do. They trade it all in. They hustle so hard just for that success. And then they get to a place where, I'm on the top of the mountain. And then they realize, oh, damn, I'm the only one here. I've isolated my family and my friends, and you know what? I'm actually on the wrong mountain. I mean, I don't even want to be on this mountain. The view over there is so much better. And I don't want that for you guys. All the happy hustlers out there, I want you to become a person of value that is happy hustling in your unique genius, where you're actually focused on what you can do to serve others. And I want to give you a quick exercise. John Lee Dumas, JLD, put it in his book, and I thought it was valuable, and I wanted to share with you guys. He basically said, in order to come up with your big idea, that's the first chapter in his book, you basically want to determine what you're passionate about and what you have an expertise in. All right. So think about what you're passionate about right now. If you aren't driving or working out or doing something that, requires your focus, I would suggest taking your phone out or a journal and writing down 10 things you're passionate about right now. 10 things that really excite your soul. Remember, passion is inward facing, meaning that inner calling, something that really resonates with you. Okay. Write down 10 things that you're passionate about. Now, after you do that, I want you to write down 10 things that you have an expertise in. All right. What are those 10 things? Right. Maybe you've become a really good copywriter. All right, great. Maybe you're a good communicator. Maybe you're even better listener. Maybe, you can code. Cool. All right. Maybe you're good at sales. Awesome. Okay. So you know your expertise. You have your 10 expertise. Maybe you're if we're going back to the things you're passionate about, maybe you're passionate about, helping online entrepreneurs grow their impact. Maybe you're passionate about, serving underprivileged youth. Maybe you're passionate about soccer or painting. Okay. So you have this list now, 10 items on your under passions, 10 items under expertise. And I want you to now cross reference what are one thing from each of those lists that you can combine together to create unique value in the marketplace. All right. Think of what you can do to create unique value. Even if right now you're working a job, think about how you can start a side hustle by adding this value, right? Or maybe you're an entrepreneur right now. I know a lot of the happy hustlers are. I love entrepreneurs. I'm an entrepreneur, but I'm different than just a regular entrepreneur. I'm a lifestyle entrepreneur, right? I built my business around the lifestyle I want to live. So the unique value that I want to add doesn't trade my time for money. So when I'm creating my passions and expertise list, I don't want to have a booming coaching program. I really don't, because that's trading my time for money. I want to create scalable, courses, products, events, digital services that can really move the needle and help a ton of people, but also still maintain my lifestyle, right? Where I am making a positive impact, but still incorporating my passion, right? The inward facing, and then my purpose, the outward serving, to become a person of value. Because success is ultimately determined by the value that you provide in the marketplace. If right now your bank account, and this is some tough love from Cary Jack coming at you, if your bank account right now doesn't reflect the number that you desire, it's because you are not as valuable as you think you are in the marketplace. Yet is the key. You need to figure out how you can add more value to your perfect target avatar, right? To that person that you want to serve. That is how you can increase your income. That is how you can become a person of value, where you get really crystal clear. And we talk about it before, but what problem can your passion and your expertise combined solve? What problem can your passion and your expertise combined solve? Right? For me, I know that I serve purpose-driven entrepreneurs because I am a purpose-driven entrepreneur and I want to help them fight that imbalance and then get back to a state of bliss, right? So I created the 10 alignments as my proprietary framework. The problem I solve is imbalance. Okay. Now you have to think about what your passion and your expertise combined can solve. What is that problem that you can solve? All right. And then you got to determine who exactly you want to solve it for. All right. And that is how you start to become that person of value. That is how you can grow your income and your impact, right? But as Albert Einstein says, try not to become a person of success, but rather a person of value. And that quote, if you just live your life by that quote, you are going to be successful. If you think, hey, I'm going into a conversation right now on Zoom with, someone I've never met, maybe I got referred to them from a friend, I'm going to go in and try to add as much value as possible. And this happens to me basically every day. Someone refers me to someone, they want to connect. If it's, someone who I think we could explore future synergies, I'll send them my calendar link. They'll hop on. My initial goal is, how can I serve this person? How can I help this person? Even if it's just listening, Even if it's just listening to them and say, what right now are you most excited about that you're working on? Oh, okay. What's the biggest challenge that you're going through? Okay. Well, what's your dream? The person who asks the questions oftentimes is in control of the conversation. Know that. But even better yet, that person can then lead that conversation to a place of value exchange, right? And I want you to think about your next interaction today and how you can show up and become that person of value, even if it's just listening to them, even if it's just holding that eye contact, even if it's just giving a tip when maybe you normally wouldn't to that clerk, right? Or helping someone cross the road, or reaching out to an old friend and adding value. If you can start to become a person of value, success will follow in whatever industry you're in. If you're a coach, great. Figure out how you can add more value to your clients, or a consultant. How can you serve your companies better, right? What could you do to add additional offerings to your product or service and increase the value, therefore, right? That is when you will start to see the bank account reflected. Man, I don't know if you guys hear that, but seems my dog is hacking up a loogie in the other room. Anyway, the point is, guys, you really need to start thinking about how you can increase the value that you deliver in the marketplace. Okay. And that really is what I wanted to hop on and share with you guys today. How can you increase your income and your impact by becoming more valuable? Think about what it is for you, right? For me, I know I can increase my value in the world by finally getting my book, The Happy Hustle, out, right? Because I know I can only be one place, but my book can be everywhere, right? So I can increase my value in the marketplace by condensing my IP, my intellectual property, into book form, right? So that was one way that I could instantly skyrocket my value while increasing my credibility and my reach. And you can do the same. And you have to think about what it is for you. All right. Think about what value you can provide to take you and your business to the next level. I hope you got some value from this one, y'all. I really appreciate you so much for being a part of the Happy Hustle family. Now I'm out. Go add some value. Peace and love, y'all.